US indices majorly on the backdrop of the quadruple witching day today. We have seen massive trading volumes coming yesterday and day before, and Nasdaq 100 and Dow Jones coming to the resistance levels, bouncing strongly from the support levels there. And at the same time, the FTSE and DAX traded bullish with the comments from ECB that the rate hike yesterday was the last in the cycle and possibly it may not hike the rates further. So yes, bullish momentum was seen across indices. Now, how to trade the quadruple witching? Yes, it is going to bring definitely volatility today in the markets, specifically for the US indices. Which position you should take in order to profit? We will see with the help of charts and indicators. This is the first update for the day. The next update will be released before the US session. Watch that as well, and thus press the bell icon and join my free Telegram channel to get the live updates. Also, your every comment, every like, every share is a great support, great motivation for me to deliver on time every time to the best of my ability. So do like, share, comment, and subscribe as well. Let's start. First, we look into US indices with Tech 100 and Dow Jones, followed with DAX and Indian FTSE 100. Watch till the end. Let's look at the hourly charts. Base is created 15,480, 470 levels, and thus if you see it is staying below 15,460, that is the only point below which you can sell, or in fact you can initiate a sell entry at 15,480 itself, but then 460, 440 very good support. Ultimate support at you can find out 15,420, which was the resistance earlier, is now going to be the support. At the same time, 15,360 is the ultimate support. This is what we had discussed, and this is going to remain the greatest support for the day. You have to remain watchful, cautious, as long as 15,340, 360 zone is respected. Also, if you look at this the threshold, and then we have seen the rise. Now if you look at higher lows are seen, higher highs are seen. It is trying to stay in this bullish channel. If you just connect the dots, you will find this is the channel in which Nasdaq 100 is trading. Support levels at around 15,400, the top at around 15,550 and 620 levels. You have to be watchful. At the same time, now if you look at hourly chart, see the resistance here is seen at 15,520. With that as resistance, it is trying to show a pullback. We may see a little retracement, but you have to be watchful here at around 15,480, 460 zone. And then on the downside, as long as 15,400 is respected, no bearishness. And then below 400, 340, 360 maximum support. Stochastic is overbought. MACD is also near to overbought levels. It is at the extremes here. Let's see if it crosses over for a sell. Right now, it is not showing for any signs. RSI near to overbought. Coming to the 2 hour, you can see the crossover here, bullish sign, 20, 50, 100, all trading with divergence. Support is seen here at 15,440. See, that is why I say as long as 15,400 is respected today, we have to be watchful. Stochastic is overbought. MACD is bullish. RSI is near to overbought levels. And on the yes, after staying bullish here, it is trying to show a retracement. Wait for it to break past this zone at 15,440, and then possibly little more bearishness may prevail. Also, if you look at higher highs, higher lows, it is still staying in this channel. On the downside, support at 400 is very strong. Stochastic overbought. MACD has crossed over at the bottom. It has still got the bullishness intact. It is looking upwards here. So even if it tries to retrace a little on the downside, as long as 15,400 and then 350, 360 are respected for the day, do not treat Nasdaq 100 as bearish. RSI is comfortable. It has still room for it to rise. On the 4-hour charts, if you look at on the 4-hour chart, see flat bottom breakout here, and this is still not bearish. It can probably retrace. However, there are supports at around 15,480, 440 zone. This is the support levels you should look forward to. Prices are divergent from the moving average, possibly converge towards 400, possible conversion towards 400 exists. Stochastic overbought here, MACD looking upward. So yes, on the MACD and RSI, there are still chances for it to continue with the rise. Now let's have a look at the daily charts. On the daily charts, what has happened? See, this was the resistance here, 500. Now this is the same levels which we are seeing, and you can see 550, very, very good resistance. Beyond that, more bullish momentum. At the same time, if you look at, see, almost from the double top levels, if it is trying to reverse below 15,480 is where we can see a red candle here, and you can see consolidation means it can try to come back towards the zone at 350, 360. Very, very good support here. The 20 period moving average sitting at around 320 levels. Also, if you look at this, could possibly be the double top here, and then from here it can reverse. But at the same time, one must note what has happened here. See, rise, retracement, 20 and 50 period moving average giving it a support. Now Tech 100 is looking upward, so any breach beyond 600 you should look forward to 16,000 levels here. Yes, any breach beyond 15,600 you should look forward to 16,000 levels here. So once it stays beyond 15,530 levels, you can initiate a buy for 15,550 and then 600 levels as the next milestones. And beyond 15,600, one must stay long in Tech 100. At the same time, on the downside, below 15,480, you can initiate a sell, wait for as long as 15,400 is respected, put a 20 points trailing stop loss, and then below that bearishness may prevail. 343.60 first support and then 300 the ultimate. Possibly it may not break towards those levels, but these are markets. Now with that, let's have a look at Dow Jones. And yes, before we proceed, if you want to learn this art of trading, you should join my mentorship batch. The 26th batch is going to start on first week of October. Limited seats are available. Register yourself now itself. Reach out to me for more details. My Telegram and email IDs are mentioned in the channel and video description. Now look at US30 got the resistance here at 35,000 levels, trying to retrace a little. And yes, couple of candles failing to breach past these levels, trying to retrace. Prices are divergent from the moving average. 34,900 is a great support, and see extreme divergence are seen in US30. Thus extreme divergence calls for a little bit of conversion here. Let's see if it does show a little bearishness. The stochastic overbought, MACD is at top trying to cross over for sell, RSI is overbought. Coming to 2-hour charts, likewise, similar observation, candle size is getting diminished. Yes, you can stay short below 34,950 levels, and then 34,900 is the major support level, below which we can expect 34,820, 800 levels. And if it drops below that, more bearishness may prevail. Stochastic is overbought. MACD is trading with extreme divergence. It should try to converge a bit here. And if you look at the waves, rise retracement, rise possible retracement, and even if it tries to retrace, it is still going to stay in this bullish zone. RSI overbought. Coming to 3-hour charts, on the 3-hour charts, this is the crossover. Prices are divergent. 34,800, which was the resistance earlier, is now going to be the very good support, and then 34,600 levels. Yes, this is going to be the support level for US30 on the downside. Stochastic overbought, MACD divergent, MACD bullish, RSI is overbought. Coming to 4-hour, on the 4-hour charts, you can see the candles are staying outside Bollinger Bands. This is signs of bullishness. Now possibly it may try to show a pullback below 34,950 is where bearishness may prevail. We can look forward for it to converge towards 34,800 levels, 840 levels. Very good support exists there. Stochastic is overbought, MACD is divergent and bullish, RSI is overbought. Coming to the daily, on the daily charts, you can see first of all, this was the bearish trend in which US30 was trading. It has breached this channel. Also, we have seen that this is a flag formation. It has breached the flag. This is a bullish sign here. I will look forward for it to stay above 35,000 levels and 35,100 levels. Now 35,100 is the milestone which I will be looking forward for it to break. If it does stay above 35,100 levels and 200 levels, you can see that it can try to reach 35,500 and in fact higher highs. Yes, this is a flag formation which it is trying to break, and this could be a bullish reversal. At the same time, you can see higher lows are seen here. Higher lows, higher highs suggest that the top of this channel somewhere here at 35,500 levels. Now also, if you look at, see, after the couple of retracement levels, this was the first massive bullish candle, and then the second candle has just started. And on the upside, 35,100 levels, see Bollinger Bands expanding here. It can try to stretch the bands further towards 200 to 40 levels. Stochastic rising, MACD divergent and bullish. See, MACD has more room for it to stay on the upside. You can see this crossover coming at a lower levels, and the top is far away. RSI rising. So looking at this, I will recommend you to buy at 35,020 levels or 35,010 levels. First target should be at around 35,100, 200 zone. This is going to be a great resistance zone at around 35,000. So 35,050, 35,100, 35,200. These are the three milestones is what US30 needs to break past by, and then more bullish momentum may prevail. At the same, swings later in the day cannot be denied, and hence once it stays below 34,940, 950 zone is where you can take a sell below 34,900. See, the more it diverges from 34,900, 40, 50 zone on the upside, the same reversal can be expected later in the day, where let's say if it reaches 35,100, 200 on the upside, so 250 points of divergence from 34,940, it can try to reverse completely, drop extremely towards 34,700 and then bounce back towards 34,950. So yes, swings cannot be denied. You have to stay cautious alert on the upside and downside as well. 34 800 700 zone, very good support now on the downside. Take your trades accordingly. Now let's have a look at DAX. Now see DAX on the hourly charts, price is divergent from the moving average. It can possibly converge here, 15,840, 15,780 levels. Very good support here. And also if you look at, see DAX has seen a bounce back, a recovery from again the same resistance zone which I have told several times, 15,600, 700. And yes, it is still showing a recovery. It is still staying bullish. You can say this is the channel in which it is trying to trade. Thus, once it stays below 15,840, that is 830, 840 zone, that is the point below which the bearishness may prevail. If you look at the hourly charts, lower high, so yes, it is trying to reach resistance there on the upside, 920 levels. So 880, 920, which was the which is definitely a greater resistance, and then we all know 960 and 16,020 levels are the greatest resistance for DAX. So let's see how it behaves at around 880, 920 zone, and then around 840, 830 levels. Stochastic was overbought, trying to cool. MACD is in a conversion mode. It can possibly cross over for a sell. Right now it is still in green. RSI overbought. Coming to 2 hour, likewise on the 2 hour charts here, yes, it is trying to show a reversal. I will wait for 15,880 levels to be breached. Then 860, 840, very good support, and then we can see a major drop towards 780, 750 levels. Now see, moving averages are crossing over here. It is a good sign for the bulls. Stochastic overbought, MACD is bullish, trying to converge a bit, RSI overbought. Coming to 3 hour charts, likewise on the 3 hour charts, similar observation. Let it stay below 880 and then 850 levels. That is the time where bears might take over. Support zone is seen at around 750, 760. Stochastic extremely overbought, MACD extremely divergent and bullish, and RSI again staying flat. So a couple of indicators suggest that we may see a little retracement in DAX, as it has seen a massive rise. There is the chance of a possible retracement on the downside. 780, 750 levels, great support, and then 700 is the ultimate one. Stochastic overbought, MACD extremely divergent and bullish, RSI flat. And coming to the daily, now look at the daily chart. See, moving averages have started to look upwards. We have seen the highs here. It can, if it stays below 15,840 levels, more bearishness may prevail, and then you can expect 780, 750 levels as well. Right now it is staying overbought, and hence the chances of it to drop a little exist. If you look at the bottom here, see rise, retracement, and then this breakout. So once it stays beyond 16,000, 50 levels, you can say 16,200 levels should be breached. And also if you look at double bottom levels are seen, consolidation is going on here in DAX in between 16,000 to 15,600. So trade accordingly. Yes, beyond 15,920 levels you can initiate a buying entry for 15,960, 16,020, and then 16,100 levels. On the downside, you can sell here at 15,880, but then 15,860, 840 major support levels, and then we can look forward to 780, 760 zone at the next support levels. Take your trades accordingly. Now let's have a look at UK 100. And yes, before leaving the video, just press the like button, do share, subscribe, and comment as well. Now look at UK 100 on the hourly charts. Here as well you can find out. See, it's UK 100 is giving higher lows, higher highs. The top here on the upside somewhere here at 7740, very good resistance zone there, and on the downside support at 7700. So these 40 points is something you should watch out for. Then we can see 7680, 7675 is the next support zone. Stochastic overbought, MACD has crossed over at the top. It is trading with divergence. It can lead to slight RSI is also overbought here, and this calls for a little pullback. Coming to 2 hour, likewise on the 2 hour chart, see moving averages are looking upward. The prices are too much divergent from the moving average. The chance of it to converge towards 7650 exists very strong. Any drop below 7700 and 7680 will bring the bears out there. Stochastic extremely overbought, MACD extremely divergent and bullish, RSI extremely overbought. Now everything is extremely overbought. This calls for a little pullback here. Hence we have to be watchful. Prices here as well are divergent, but see, support is seen at 7680, very strong, and below that only the bears will take over. Stochastic overbought, MACD divergent and bullish, RSI overbought. Now see, once anything goes overbought, more buyers pitch in, and hence they try to keep the prices elevated. And thus, though the chances of pullback exist is strong, but at which point of time, that is something you should wait for. If you look at the 4 hour charts here as well, you can see now prices are looking for a pullback. I will wait for 7700, 7680 levels to be breached in order to confirm the drop. And on the downside, the too much of divergence of the price here can call for a pullback. Stochastic overbought, MACD extremely divergent, extremely bullish, RSI extremely overbought. So everything goes overbought here for FTSE 100. Now also if you look at for FTSE 100, this is almost the double top levels here, which it has achieved. You can see this, and we can sense that it is greater resistance here at these levels 7725. So possibly achieving those levels, yes. Also it is staying outside Bollinger Bands, and hence a pullback is what we can expect. Now this pullback, how far it can extend, that is something you should look forward to. See, on the upside 7740, 7750, very strong resistance, and on the downside 7650, very strong support. So yes, it can show you swings. We can also note that 20 and 50 period have crossed over here. This is a good sign for the bulls out there. Also if you look at, see, it is breaching the long-term bearish trend, and this is what you should take seriously once it stays above 7750 levels and 7800 levels. Stochastic is overbought, MACD divergent, extremely bullish, RSI overbought. So looking at this, beyond 7725, yes, you can initiate a buying entry for 774050 levels at the first resistance, 7780, 7800 as the next resistance zone. On the downside, I will recommend a sell here at 7700 levels, where you can expect 7680 first resistance, and then 7650 the next one. Below 7650 and 7635 levels is where the bears will try to take over for 7600, 7580 levels. Take your trades accordingly. Trade with a stop loss, trade with a trailing stop loss. Do like, share, subscribe, and comment. Join my mentorship batch and signals channel. Reach out to me for any of your trading or training queries. My Telegram and email IDs are mentioned in the channel and video description. Thank you very much. Have a great profitable trading day ahead. See you again before the US session. Do watch that update as well.